Hello, my loves. Welcome to our final video in the experience for Persephone's crown. Let's just take a moment and connect into the space that we've created. Go ahead and close your eyes if that feels appropriate. Put your hands on your heart if you'd like to. And let's just feel into this sacred space. Take a moment here as you feel the warmth in your heart to reflect on how your connection with Persephone has deepened and shifted, and how you feel about working with the Queen Mab Oracle in a way that honors the growth, the empowerment, and sovereignty in your story and journey. And when you're ready, can open your eyes. It's been such a joy to connect in this intensive experience with you. And whether you've moved through this as a week-long journey, or you've decided to allow this to be explored over a longer period of time, thank you for your trust in going into these deep places. And my hope is that you feel more connected to your growth and evolution, your ability to change, to be inspired and impassioned, and also to caretake your time, your energy, your being, your journey in a way that allows for you to feel filled and not emptied over and over again. So as I was asking the Queen Mab Oracle what she would like to offer for us for our final card pull, she gave me card number 37, Welcome Dread Fury. It's a very powerful card. It's one that I find personally I tend to draw repeatedly when this theme comes up. And there is a powerful passage in the guidebook that I wanted to share with you. The key phrase for this is channel fierceness into power. And on page 125, she says here, well, actually, let's start on page 124. Your freedom from oppressive inner patterns only awaits your instantaneous and complete refusal to host them for one moment more. Now, on page 125, you were not born to play a supporting role in the lives or fantasies of others. You do not deserve to have your power siphoned or your freedom limited. You must choose now to unchoose any or all of these things once and for all. Find the dread fury within you, the sharp-taloned, black-eyed goddess who will suffer no foolishness or fools. Allow yourself to feel her presence that arrives like an inferno to incinerate all you will no longer accept. Let her wild liberation burn through you like a glorious explosion, followed by an all-consuming fire. You must display your sharp teeth and scream a loud and piercing no that resonates throughout time and space, causing all that you are unchoosing to retreat and dissolve away. The fierce and furious goddess is here for you. She reminds you that you have all the power you need to step out of whatever has been binding you, and you have that power now. Use it and never look back. What really resonated from this pull for me is this idea of simply choosing to say no to the oppressive inner patterns that may exist within our mind, in our being, so that we can embrace and claim our own freedom and growth in new directions, and so that we don't need to be defined by what other people want us to do, or patterning from our childhood and from ancestral wounding. In Persephone's embracing of her own growth, she reclaimed her power for herself so that she was no longer defined as her mother's daughter or her husband's wife, her partner's wife, but instead became a queen within herself. And this experience is about claiming your own crown. And that means that you must have the freedom and the space in order to explore and grow in new ways. And so sometimes we have to say no to energies or beliefs that would contain, confine, or control our spirit when we are ready to move in new directions. And even though in this image it's a black kind of draped robe over our fierce goddess, I often see this as a serpent, which calls to mind the energy of removing, releasing, sloughing off a dead skin and embracing a new chapter, a new experience of ourselves, a new rebirth for ourselves. So Welcome Dread Fury encourages us to welcome in a rebirth and to allow ourselves to experience uncomfortable emotions in that growth process. And if rage has come up or a deep sadness through this experience, it's an encouragement to be present to that, and through the honoring of those emotions, not allowing them to unconsciously define our experience, but instead empower and inform where we are at within the map of our own journey. It is my hope that you feel closer to a goddess who is both compassionate and curious, and that you feel more comfortable with the Queen Mab Oracle as a sacred tool. For me, she is a huge cheerleader in regards to embracing my own sovereignty in my journey and story, and the clarity and preciseness she offers in readings both for myself and for my clients and community is something that we do not often get to enjoy from an oracle deck. The artwork is beautiful as well. And this theme of opening up to our sovereignty is an important one for those of us who are incarnated on planet Earth at this time. Thank you for sharing in this journey. This workshop has been a thank you to you as well for all of your support over the channel. All of your support for the channel over all of these years. It's been a privilege to grow with all of you, and I thank you for your trust in sharing these more intimate moments of our stories together as we embrace our intuition and our intensity and ability as witches and those who embody and embrace the dark feminine and the sacred feminine in general on our path. So let's take a moment, put our hands back on our heart, close our eyes, and feel into this space that we created. As we take a moment to honor the energy of this protective circle, to thank Persephone for her presence, support, insight, and guidance over these 7 days, and to thank as well the sacred tool of the Queen Mab Oracle for empowering and clarifying the shadows, the fears, but also our own essence in our journey. We thank as well the energy of serpent and owl for guiding us into the darkness as well as back up into the light. And we take a final moment here to feel a sense of reverence for our own story, our own being, and our own human journey. Gently releasing the energy of this circle and this intensive experience. You could take your hands off your heart and open your eyes, knowing that you can connect in with Persephone and the powerful sacred tool that is the Queen Mab Oracle whenever it feels appropriate for you on your journey. Thank you once again for sharing your journey with me and allowing me to share mine with you. I am sending you, as always, oceans of love, and I will of course see you in the next video.